Hope you guys have got a comfy chair, because I got quite a story to tell you. It was like acres of rock that used to be covered by the glacier.
Take a good look where you put your feet, guys.
You can't stop, because if you stopped, you would freeze to death. You had to keep moving to keep the warmth. So let's start at the beginning. I had this idea that we wanted to go on an adventure. All of us boys are sort of busy with our daily lives, in the rat race, doing 100 things at once, never having time to really be present with ourselves or time for each other. I thought it'd be a good idea to go somewhere wild, to be able to get away from it all, and instead of having 10 things to do on one day, just to have that one thing to do, to wake up in the morning and this is our task.
I'm Ross Withers. I'm a farmer. Yeah, and I do hog roasting for private events.
My name's Matt Hurst. So I was in the army. I left about 2 years ago now.
My name's Justin. I'm a site manager, so I'm a mason by trade. So a lot of like block work, stone work and everything.
We had our group of guys fairly quickly to what was going to be an adventure we had actually no idea we were getting into. Second phase was, of course, we needed to find somebody that knew the way because, of course, you can read some tourist guides and find out some hiking trips in Switzerland, but it's a lot handier if you know someone that's done it before. So, of course, Jeroen became our sherpa.
Yeah, my name is Jeroen van Heerde. I'm 54 years old, proud father of 2 daughters, CEO of a relatively small company. Got a lot of hobbies, maybe too much for the time I have. I love to fly small airplanes. I love to ski, diving. I don't know, I like to challenge myself, I think. Yeah. I love the challenge.
And so he knows the ropes. He's a very sporty guy. He's into extreme sports. He's doing tour skiing and heli skiing in all different corners of the world. Also a very open and friendly and easy guy to be around. And I knew that he would be able to guide us. And he said right away, yeah, no worries. That sounds fun. So it was arranged. Maybe you can give me a bit of a rundown of what the trek will look like.
So when I saw the itinerary, I said, well, in the Berner Oberlands, I did 2 treks, 2 hikes, day hikes. They were especially gorgeous. It's the most difficult hike you can choose.
Okay.
There's nothing more difficult besides from alpine climbing with ropes and
abseiling, dangerous,
and gear and that shit. Yeah. It's just a walk. It's a hike, so you don't need any. Hopefully, no gear.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure about it. It's weather-wise. Yeah. It depends on the weather. Yeah. You're not used to it, you know. Yeah. You cannot train for it. We live in Holland. It's flat country. It's a pancake.
Yeah.
So
we're through millimeters above sea level in the highest place.
That's it.
So of course, I had to think of the craziest types of friends that I had that would agree to it. And then I took the trip to Cornwall. So guys, we've arrived in Cornwall. We're here in my birthplace, actually. Small village. Jay lives there. Matt lives there, and the pub's there. They've got their lives sorted, but we're going to be catching up with them all today. Heading out to Ross's first. It's calving time for him, so hopefully he hasn't got his arm halfway up a cow's butt. But we're going to check it out. You'll get to see a little bit of the Cornish scenery along the way.
All right, brother?
I hadn't seen the guys since I asked them, and you get that big bear hug from Ross, and I know Ross is always into something extreme, so I called him first because I knew he wouldn't hesitate. He wouldn't even wait for the details, actually. He would just say, I'm in. My hips are already hurting just walking around the farm, so I don't know how this bloody walk's gonna go. Should have bought me sticks.
Yeah.
He's an extremely loyal guy. He can look like the rowdy farmer, zooming around the farm, stirring his cattle up. But not many people really know Ross Withers.
Bulls here, anything knows like that.
And I know 100% that if I was hanging cliffhanger style from the edge of the mountain, you know, he would half slide down and break his neck before he would let me go.
Well, I used to do several big challenges every year for Man Down, Men's Mental Health Cornwall. So I was always training for something which massively helps my mental health as well. And then Tristan asked me to do this. If I did a challenge, would you do it with me? And I was like, well, what sort of challenge?
This is a flyover preview, so you can see where we start, what we're gonna do, and the left top of the screen you see the elevation and the distance. So here you see Kandersteg, and then you go up all the way up to the Oeschinensee. That's the most beautiful lake in Switzerland, I think.
So the first part is already like
it's about
4 or 5 Ks.
It's 5K and it's about 700 meters of elevation. And then the second part is about 1,600. We go up to 28.
Quite a view, I can imagine, alongside the lake.
That's beautiful. That's really gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So total elevation when we're at the top is 2,800.
30 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget the 30.
Yeah.
Because the last 30 is it's going to be heavy. Yeah. In total, 11.8K. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, like I say, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity to do this. Enjoy it, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the walk, enjoy everyone you're walking with. Yeah.
So I know Jay from Ross, going to Cornwall, originally being born there myself, living in the same village. Jay is someone that I got along with immediately. The guy is just the sort of guy that wants to see everyone win. You know, he doesn't want to see someone fail. You feel encouraged, not pressured, but you feel encouraged when you're around Jay.
I train in the gym 3 times a week. I train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I like to go on the motorbike. I like to surf if I can, when I have time. Yeah, so I find myself pretty much occupied most days of the week. Training for this hike is taking up a lot of time. Back on the old pass. Me and Roscoe.
You boy?
On the old hills. Muddy today. 2.5 weeks till we leave. Feel like we're fit and ready and handsome, obviously. I think this challenge is going to be hard. Let's say we're hiking twice a week. We're pushing ourselves. We're trying to get faster on what we're doing. Cornish coast is hard work. The hills are steep. You know, we're trying to push ourselves up the hills. Ross decided he wanted to be at the front. See how long this lasts tonight. He's running. He's already slipped over a couple of times. Yeah, typical Ross. He might actually try and wheel on me. What have we done, Ross?
Hit a branch.
Who won?
Branch.
Anyway, second day, we are just over 2 and a bit miles in. Yeah. I do look at my whole life as a competition. I have to be in front, I have to be ahead, I have to be. So yeah, 100%. It makes you feel good, you know, training with your friends, having a laugh with your friends. Because even though it is hard, it is still spending time with friends and having fun.
And he sits there sort of like, yeah, this is what I do on a Sunday, mate. It's nice, isn't it? You know, just enjoying himself, being at home with his family, knows that he works hard every day, but understands about that life balance. And so that's the type of person you need when you're going in an isolated trip like this. These are the sort of guys that would just jump in without thinking and make sure you get out of trouble. And they suggested Matt. I, of course, never knew Matt before, and all they said was, there's no problem. He will fit in fine.
And this is where Matt lives.
All right. Oh, there you go.
Matt! Oh, you're there. Right?
Yeah, you?
3-2. Oh, Christ, that zero's lowered.
I know.
See.
How
right,
you
mate?
doing? All right?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too.
So I was in the army, and I left about 2 years ago now. And since then, I've just been focusing on looking after my twin boys and spending as much time with them as I can. I was away a lot, so it's now important to spend time with them at home.
You know, he's not overpowering. He's not trying to, you know, tell you his life story. He's not trying to be a big node and tell you all the wonderful things he's done and all the experiences he's had in his life, which he's had a lot. And that gave a good feeling. When I met Matt, I thought, that's the type of guy we need in the team.
What do you think the biggest challenge for you will be?
I think there'll be moments on the second day when you wake up and you're tired from the first, and your body's aching, and just giving yourself the motivation to get going again. It's probably the toughest point when you're tired and just having to tell yourself you've got to keep going, and then think about the reason why. You know, training over the last few months has been quite hard. Having a break from the army for a couple of years and getting back into it was a good shock to the system. Yeah, there was probably a few thoughts going through my mind, like, are we really going to do this, or are we just talking about it? And yeah, as time's pushed on, you know, it becomes more and more real. And yeah, looking forward to it now.
Morning. How are you?
Good, man.
Everything I do, pack a punch, back it up, stack it up to the sky.
Are you ready?
I guess so.
Come on, boys. You're not tracking at the back.
Still very on to the casket drops. I accelerate to the pedal brakes. When we celebrate, I make you levitate.
Yeah, the morning of in Cornwall, you get up and the Cornish coast is an amazing, picturesque, breathtaking place. We had sun, we all felt fit, we'd been training. These boys were, of course, going to show us where they'd been training, and they were also going to leave us in their dust. And I was thinking, I'm going to test my fitness here. I'm going to see if I can just stay a little bit with these boys. But then the Cornish coast tested us.
Feeling my hamstrings already.
There's that killer beginning of that walk in Penchuan and your lungs just start to burn and you're like, what? We've only been walking 3 minutes.
The one of one, and there ain't no runner up. Coming up, and there ain't no wonder. I rip it, dip it, and die. Yeah, fish could fly. You better all look alive. Put your pride aside. I'm on the ride too high to come down now. I never could tell a lie.
Yeah, we've been going out, you know, probably twice a week up the Cornish coast path. It's a lot steeper than you imagine when you first start out on it.
What do you think your biggest challenge will be during the hike?
Carrying Tristan, I expect. It won't surprise me if Jay says the same thing.
Man down. It's like you're scaring a hobbit.
The boys were sort of pushing themselves to push us, and we were pushing ourselves to stay with them on their home ground. And there came a point where we're like, yeah, you look, probably the 12 Ks is enough today. We probably don't need to do the 20, you know. Probably we should just come together as a group, you know, and walk casually back. And then we had a nice swim in the beach there.
I don't like cold water, so yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
You going in, Matt?
Yeah.
Really? Who talked you into that?
Peer pressure. I bowed to peer pressure.
And it was just a nice time to get together and be together, knowing that we're going to be soon in the mountains in Switzerland. And it just gave a sense of, this is going to be cool. It's going to be nice just to be with these guys and do something incredible.
It's nice to work as a team, isn't it? Do you mean we're all good, close friends? You know, I want to make sure that we all get to the end together.
That's when I miss Australia.
Yeah, the beach.
Just go like this, just come down and just be free to.
Yeah.
It's free.
Just
pay for
do
that.
whatever. Yeah. It's going to be even colder next time we do it.
Nice. It's took all the heat out my legs.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, after Cornwall, we'd taken the first walk together. Everyone kind of sized each other up, but that's the nice thing about a group of guys that comes together. You can push each other in a way that's healthy, that you try to do your best, and it brings the best out in you to take responsibility for the challenge you're about to face together.
The boys and I spoke about, and we're thinking about raising money for Little Harbour. So it's like a Cornish charity. You know, they look after children that have end-of-life care and their families.
And that's close to my heart because my twin boys lost their best friend to osteosarcoma back in February. So she was called Bonnie, and my two boys, George and Joseph, they met her at nursery when they were about 2.5. So they all knew that she was poorly, and they could tell that from, you know, going through chemo and losing her hair. But they never really knew what that could mean for the future. You know, kids being kids, they didn't treat her any differently, which is exactly what she needed. They all carried on playing with each other, talking to each other the same way. Then further on down the line, having to explain to them that when she got to the hospice that, you know, she was going to stay there. You know, that was a really hard time to explain that to them.
As a dad with 2 young girls myself, the same age, you know, it's going to pull heartstrings, isn't it? You know, and they do a lot, and you know, any little bit of money, you know, we can raise for that sort of charity will just help people and help the families, and you know, when they go through such a difficult time, just every little bit will help, really, I think.
So this is a magnolia tree that Bonnie's mum and stepfather planted in her memory, and all the ribbons were tied on by her friends that were here at the time. They've also planted snowdrops in the ground, which will come out in a white shade. And yeah, that tree's going to be here forever now, so it's somewhere that, you know, the family can come whenever they want. They've got the freedom to come here.
Yeah, it will spur me on. It'll spur Jay on. It'll spur Matt on even more, for sure. So, yes, because we all knew her, so, yeah.
What do you think the biggest challenge will be for them?
I think it's going to be the altitude, but that's for all of us. You know, it's like you can be trained like a marathon runner, but you have to get up there, and at 2,400 meters, there's less oxygen, and you're gonna be tired, but you have to get up. The elements are playing a role, probably. It's either gonna be super hot, super cold, wet, snow, I don't know. That's something we have to see when we're there.
It's going to be hard, it's going to be awful. And I think when with the altitude, yes, I'm expecting it to be unpleasant, but without sounding like a dickhead, I thrive on being in unpleasant situations.
Because as the line goes, a friend can ask you to go for a walk, but a real good friend invites you to suffer. And that's what we did.
It's a steep. We'll still the pathway.
And I can honestly say that I, in my life, have never been that cold before.